Once you become an A-list celebrity, there is a certain level of confidence that can only be matched with another A-list celebrity.
I think what Johnny is trying to say here is that when you're as famous as, let's say, Justin Bieber, dating other celebrities seems like the only option.
However, even if that is the case, some celebrities still get rejected by their crushes, and today we've comprised a full list of celebs that were just too busy falling in love to see the signals.
Welcome back to Top 10 Beyond the Screen. I'm your host, Bree Room.
And I'm Johnny Rogers. Before we kick this video off though, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that way you never miss another video.
Plus, for more videos like this one, all you have to do is tap that playlist in the corner of your screen and stick around until the end for some bonus content.
Now without any further delay, let's get right into today's list of the top 10 celebrities who got rejected by their crush.
At number 10, Justin Bieber. Remember when Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez were a thing? Seems like eons ago, but it was big news for a while. But there was also a time when Selena wasn't interested in dating Justin. Even though they officially started dating back in 2011, Justin's crush on Selena started all the way back in 2009, and soon news was buzzing about their potential relationship. Selena was perfectly aware of what people had been saying about them, and when asked about the two of them on The Ellen Show, she completely shut them down by saying that Justin was like a little brother to her in 2010. I'm sure that hearing this from her probably kinda stung, but all is well because the following year they began their on and off relationship. Justin has also been shut down by the likes of Rihanna and Jennifer Lawrence too, but at least he's married now, so his time of getting brutally shut down has passed.
In at number 9, Nicole Kidman. Now Jimmy Fallon is married with kids at this point, but at one point in time he played it maybe far too cool and missed out on dating Nicole Kidman. When he found out, all that coolness of his faded away and we discovered that Jimmy isn't actually that cool. I know I say cool a lot, but here we are. Just blissfully unaware of his own allure. So much that he didn't even realize Nicole Kidman was hitting on him. You can just see him fall apart in shock when Nicole admits that she was hoping for more than just a friendship. Nicole was single at the time and actually really liked Jimmy Fallon. When she was preparing for her role in Bewitched, she actually wanted Jimmy to play her love interest Darren. Although Jimmy literally just thought that she was coming over to his apartment just to talk about the movie.
At number 8, Leonardo DiCaprio. Looks like even the Great Gatsby can't always get a date. Turns out that Leonardo used to have a thing for Cara Delevingne, but unfortunately for him, she did not reciprocate. After attending the 2013 Cannes Film Festival, Leo went to an after party and sought out the company of the actress and model, Cara Delevingne. Leo has reportedly always had a thing for dating models, so this infatuation with Cara was no different, other than the fact that she completely rejected him. All they did was exchange phone numbers, but Cara wasn't interested in anything else. Apparently that whole night consisted of Leo chasing after her, trying to invite her to a party back at his suite, but she just kept dodging him. Cara later went on to say that she thought that he was too forward and too old. This situation kinda sounds like that one guy who keeps following you around the club all night. A little bit creepy.
In at number 7, Julianne Hough. When Julianne was just 11 years old, Daniel Radcliffe had her under his spell. While appearing on Live with Kelly, Julianne recounted a story from when she was cast as an extra in the 2001 film Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. She lived in London at the time and attended school there. Much like Radcliffe's character, she too was in the Gryffindor house for the film. She attempted to steal a scarf, but the props department ended up finding it and taking it back. As filming went on, she became even more infatuated with Daniel, so when Valentine's Day rolled around, Julianne wrote her crush a love note and got him a Valentino Beanie Baby. Unfortunately, she never heard back. Now that she too is a big name celebrity, she admitted that it's a little embarrassing when she runs into him at events. She told Kelly that whenever that happens, she just turns around and walks the other way. Probably a good idea.
At number 6, Drake. Drake has had some pretty rocky relationships in the past and he's even faced rejection, but one of the most savage rejections has to come from Nicki Minaj. During their on and off friendship, it seemed like Drake was looking to extend their relationship past the friend zone, though Nicki wasn't really about that idea. According to Drake, when he first met Nicki, he fell in love with her. He had a serious crush on the rapper and tried to make some moves. Apparently at one point he invited Nicki out for food, and later on when he showed up to her place with the food, she just took it from him and slammed the door in his face. Ouch. The guy probably thought he was gonna have a chill night with his crush, but no. Looks like it's just dinner for one. On top of that, Nicki also rejected him after having a one-night stand, so Drake seems to be pretty unlucky in the Nicki department.
In at number 5, Harry Styles. Believe it or not, but at one point in time, Lindsay Lohan was such a big star that she didn't even know she was talking to the front man for One Direction. According to Refinery 29, Harry Styles had showed up at Lindsay Lohan's hotel room, not sure how he swung that, but okay, and when he knocked, she had no clue who he was. Lindsay said that Styles had showed up at 2 AM and was in a suit, and she just said to him, "Well, you're very good looking, can I help you?" And that was it. Apparently he said, "I'm Harry, Gavin and Michael sent me here," although in response Lindsay just said that she was going to bed and it was nice to meet him. Super awkward, but makes sense when you think about their age difference. Lindsay is 34 and Harry Styles is only 26. I mean, it doesn't seem like that much of an age gap, but you'd be surprised at how much that affects pop culture.
At number 4, Emma Watson. There are so many Hermione and Draco fanfictions out there, but could you imagine if it was a real thing? Well, that's what Emma Watson was trying to achieve back in her Harry Potter days. Turns out Emma had a pretty big crush on Tom Felton while working together. Emma really liked Tom when she was like 10 to 12 years old because she thought he was so cool, saying, quote, "He was a few years older and he had a skateboard and that just did it really." I mean, skateboards, duh. She would even check the production call sheet first thing in the morning to see if he was working that day. But sadly, Emma was really crushed when Tom didn't reciprocate his feelings for her. Apparently Tom would just tell everyone that he saw her as a little sister, and that was just the worst feeling. That is far beyond the friend zone. Sometimes you can come back from that, but the sibling zone is not looking good for you.
In at number 3, Niall Horan. A few years ago, Katy Perry really hung Niall Horan out to dry. While on Nova FM radio show with Fitzy and Whippa, Katy Perry claimed that Niall Horan was always trying to get her number. She also went on to say that whenever they would run into each other, he would always try to flirt. In response to his advances, Katy told him that she's old enough to babysit him and that the age difference basically meant that she could have been his mother. Ouch. Niall was less than impressed by her response and told the project that he just wanted to be her friend, adding that she was acting like they had a 55-year age gap. Despite all of this, Katy admitted that she is incredibly fond of the Irish star and said that they will always have a bond after her deciding vote helped Niall advance on the X Factor back in 2010. Niall had initially auditioned as a solo artist, but with the help of the celebrity host, he became a member of One Direction and enjoyed great success after the show.
At number 2, James Franco. In 2012, following all of the buzz surrounding Kristen Stewart's cheating scandal, it seems like James Franco wanted to get in on a bit of that Twilight action as well. After running into each other at a hotel in Toronto while they were both in the city for the Toronto International Film Festival, James sort of caught feelings for the actress. The two reportedly had a pretty long conversation after meeting, and James was absolutely smitten. I guess James just wanted to get some more time with Kristen because he ended up asking her out on a date. He had plans to take the actress to dinner after getting her phone number. Unfortunately for James, that date never happened. After thinking about the date proposal, Kristen ultimately ended up turning him down. But this didn't stop him from trying again though. Apparently he gave it a second try, only to be rejected once again. I'm guessing that maybe she just wasn't ready to start dating again after the huge falling out she had with Robert Pattinson over her cheating scandal, but hey, you can't blame a guy for trying.
Last but certainly not least, our number 1 spot, Taylor Swift. 7 years ago, Taylor Swift decided to shoot her shot at dating actor Bradley Cooper. The singer, who had just split from Harry Styles earlier that month, had apparently begged Jennifer Lawrence to set her up with Cooper, although it did not turn out the way that she had hoped for, and Bradley politely declined. A source told Radar Online, Bradley has absolutely no intention of getting together with Taylor. First of all, her reputation precedes her. Bradley is very wary of dating someone who is a bit of a serial dater like Taylor. He thinks she's far too young for him and wants to date someone his own age, not 16 years younger, because he's ready for something serious. It was a little awkward for Bradley. Jennifer came to him and told him that Taylor was interested in getting together. He had to politely decline, knowing full well that Jennifer and Taylor are friends. It was an ambitious move from Taylor, but she's going to have to fixate on someone else as Bradley's just not that into her. With that though, let's check out some of your comments from the video titled Top 10 Celebrities Who Should Be in Prison Part 2.
Sarasaurus Rex says, Johnny, you're the best. You featured me once, but I'm going to make you feature me again because, as John Bender says, sweet, you couldn't ignore me if you tried.
He did say that, and I'm happy that people actually got the Breakfast Club outfit. I know it was hard to discern.
I've actually never seen the Breakfast Club. I know, I'm such a heathen. I know, I'm a horrible person.
You're not a horrible person.
I've never gone around to watch it.
There's a lot of movies, that's the problem. There's a lot of really good movies. That one? Great one though, you gotta watch that. Tracy Bedford says, Johnny, I had a long day at work and I'm so happy to finally chill, smoke a bowl, and watch your video. Thanks. My stoners are in the audience. Respect. Respect from Canada where it's legal. If you know, you know.
Radical Rainbow says, Sean Connery should be in prison for crimes against acting.
I don't know about that. Sean Connery is a great actor. What are you talking about, Radical?
Brutal. Ouch.
He was really shading him there. MLG Gamer says, can I just acknowledge the irony of how that comment came right after Roman Polanski as number 1? Totally agree, overrated. Is it weird that I don't know the movies he's directed off the top of my head? The name is familiar, but not a single movie do I know. Weird. Well, he's an old director, but he's also a big creep. And it was a coincidence. Somebody had commented because I was talking about Roman Polanski and all the terrible stuff that he's done in a previous video, and as I was featuring it, I came to number 1. Yeah, Roman Polanski should be in prison. So, hey, it just worked out that way.
And that has been the top 10 celebrities who got rejected by their crush. Thanks so much for watching, and thank you to the most amazing team behind the scenes.
Don't forget to leave us a comment down below to be featured next time, and for more videos just like this one, all you gotta do is tap that playlist when it pops up.
From Top 10 Beyond the Screen, my name is Bree Room.
And I've been Johnny Rogers saying until next time, stay classy.
Bye.